Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished my mission down in Lichen Caves, collected the spores that had been requested by... Oh jeez, I have so many markings down here. Okay, really? Hold on, is that true? I mined those, didn't I? Make sure my map markings are accurate. I'm gonna go turn in the spores. I think I did indeed mine those. I marked them and forgot to unmark after mining. Yep, okay. Gonna go turn in the spores, get the power gem, and have some business at home before I come back here to do... the thing with... My map was open while I was going up a stairway. I don't think I've ever had that exact thing happen before. It works just fine, exactly as you'd expect. Right, got plans. There's no ladder there, it's here. My plans involve cooking. I do seem to have the ingredients I need, I think. Spices might be a bit questionable. Ooh, spices are a bit questionable. Okay, I might not be able to do something I wanted to do. Right, okay, so... Power gem. Gonna claim that. Cure immobility, I bought that. So that is done. Alright, you want some spores? I got some spores. Alright, power gem is mine. And do a celebratory stink cloud. Now that's interesting. What do you suppose this is? There's a table on your other side. It's probably just a barrier to keep you contained. Oh. Okay, I did have access to that spot before. I just didn't happen to step there. Yeah, I'll assume that's just a barrier to keep you contained, although I do wonder if there's, like, more transactions to do with you. Maybe there are more spores down there and I could, like, trade them for further stuff. It's possible. Okay. That's a snail shell. Right, okay. So, going home. I certainly want to see what happens when I turn in this power gem. So this is the second last known power gem. I am assuming that turning in the last power gem is going to result in Beleth wanting to fight me. Let's bring, let's say 100 of those. And I'll be sure to refill that every time I'm at home. How much does 100 weigh? 5 kilograms? Alright, that's not so bad. What day is it? Day 5, okay. Depending on when you start counting, that could be, what, Friday or Thursday? Could be. Anyway, so, got a power gem. Let's put stuff away first before going anywhere else. Got this black market key that keeps on bothering me, but can't really do anything about that except, well, investigate Cheeseburg a bit more. Someday that'll probably come up in a list of things to do. Okay, so I wanted to... I noted that I had 4 forest milk. If I were to make 5 out of the things that I have, which I think are those things, I would end up with 10, which is the perfect amount for cooking 12 cheese. Problem is, my spices aren't quite there. However, that's okay, I can do 5, and come back for the other 5 later. Okay, so it's forest milk. I have my recipe somewhere noted down. Cheese is forest milk, spices, herder cap. I am growing both spices and herder caps. Okay, so a spices just happened. That's still not enough for 10 of those, but that's fine. I will make 5, and that'll be enough. Where did those go? Here. And yeah, no spare spices here. Yeah, so I definitely do need to be growing spices. 15 horned fruit, wow. I'll keep 5 on me. I guess in case I want to make a fruit pie. That's the logic behind that. Okay, 6 cheese, great. Food for you. Light's all flickery. There. That's also flickery, but maybe less so. Spare rocks. Go in here. Crystal goes here. Crystal goes here. Okay, meat bag is empty. I ran out of little potions, so now all my potions are big. Those are skull bags. That works for me. Okay, so big potions are like that. Yeah, power gem getting turned in soon. Force traps go here. Right, got this in case I do want to dual wield. So that penalty is not huge. It's there, but it's That would actually be kind of okay. So what is the penalty exactly? Or is it changed? Let's see. When dual wielding, you suffer a 40% penalty to weapon damage. Do I actually? No, that looks like around a 20% penalty. 25 maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I think dual wielding is actually worth it for you. Means I'm going to have to do a little juggling act when I want you to cast. Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. But yeah, like, dual wielding will be mostly good, I think. Okay, so, you're clean. You're clean. Are you? Clean enough. I do still have some little potions on those. You're clean enough. Okay. We're sleepy. How's our stomachs? Not great. Could use a little bit of stuff inside them. How about fish? Oops, well, you're supposed to be eating cheese. Well, that can happen later. So I should have more cooked food on me. Let's make some insects into edible things. Yeah, that'll do fine. It's not going to be much, but it'll tide me over at least until the next visit to home, I suspect. Yeah, that'll do. Those are fine. Okay, so, sleep. I have slept. Save. Okay, refilled my ammunition, did that. Gonna turn in the power gem. See what happens. Nothing too sinister, I hope. I guess this isn't where I do that. It's on the first floor. Isn't it? No, that's the spot, isn't it? Wait, do I bring them to him directly? Because yeah, that spot stopped working. That was the spot. But it no longer is. Now I'm bringing them to him in person. Okay, yeah, I only went up here once. So presumably on that table, here's a portal to... Actually, I don't know what that is. Hey, Belith. Alright. One more and the portal will be ready. Okay, so nothing special for second last. It's just gonna be the last. Okay. What if he never fights me? What if he actually just opens the portal and says, okay, thanks for your service. You can go now. Here's your pay. We go back to the Adventurers Guild and that's the end of the journey. I don't know. Maybe Belith will be a friend. I just do not get that vibe. Alright, Johnrak, what are you doing? Getting armor 5 was what I had noted. Is that your next priority? You are having survivability problems, so I think that makes sense. And this helps reduce carry weight. Yes, this absolutely makes sense. Okay. Armor expert. Evasion bonus, equipped shields. Right, so that's how you have the half point. Yes, I'm happy with that. Okay. What does Constitution 5 do? Health regeneration. Sounds nice. Wouldn't mind having some of that. Does Constitution increase carry capacity? No, that's health. Carrying capacity is... Okay, just the 3rd level Constitution perk. Okay. So, great. So, that's now the power gem turned in spot. Well, I guess, okay, so the standard Grimrock convention would imply that turn in 1 power gem, and yes, I can probably leave through the portal and get the, you know, ending number 1. But then I can go beyond, do something with essences maybe, and fight Belith, and then that's ending number 2. Someday I'll get Perception 5 and come back here. That's when I expect to do that. Like, what even was this zone? There was nothing here. Is there something there? Feels like... I mean, there is, definitely, because one of my rocks is there. It went through the wall. I found a secret. There's one more to find, I think? Anyway, so... With all that stuff done, I have some wrap-up to do back in the zone I was just in, like in caves. That's next on my list. So that would be... So I didn't look at all in Moorland. I saw that it was graveyard-type place and just turn tail and left. I want to be here. To get there, best would be that path, okay? Yeah, okay, so casting light now has become a pain. Should I instead make shooting a bow be a pain? Yeah, I have 4 charges of light there, sure. Oops. I don't know, everybody needs 3 sets of hands, but they only have 2. 4 arms aren't enough, I'd have had 6. Alright, so casting light's just going to be a little bit more of a process. This is not where I want to be. I need to be here, which means there, which means around. And then the pit was there. Save. And then climb. I wonder when I'm going to get used out of the Falcon Wings thing being able to make me not take fall damage. Probably when I'm in a place where I'll fall 2 tiles while staying in the same zone. I'm going to fight a tentacle monster down here. That's a vibe I'm getting. That's usually what stuff like this means, you know, in the one other place I saw it happen. Well, I levered. Oh, there's one up here, too. I levered, but I don't know what it did. Alright, these take a bit to fight. Nice flurry of slashes. Let's try and freeze it. Because if you freeze, then that would... Right, you are above water, therefore I can freeze. I was hoping that would burn you for longer and you would stun and then I could get a frostbolt in. Like, you can freeze, right? I think I've seen it happen before. Alright, here, have... Ouch. See, now, that's why I fight you the way that I do. Anytime I do something else, bad things happen. The hurt was relatively minor, but it was there. Alright, so you drop poisonous meat, and some black moss was also there. Great. Okay, and this just connects that way, not here. Right, this was not an opening wall, that was an opening wall. And I opened it. Or, this was, but it didn't connect. Okay, right. So that explains this. Is there more fighting with those to do down here? Not yet. No, not at all. That's a crab, not a fish. No fish here. Okay. Oh. So yeah, just above ground tentacle monsters here. Oops, well. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Flurry of slashes isn't so good when I need to put everything into one slash, because that's not what that does. Oh, but I'm at a... Oh, you can turn an attack. Somehow I thought you couldn't. Okay, so that is not that much of a pain. That's fine. I can do that every time I need to cast light. You're not going to go down. I'm kind of trapped here right now. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to take the damage that is done by this. Oh, there we go. You're frozen now. That's good. Okay. And then you died. Great. I don't know if they're dropping black moss or just happen to be sitting on it. I guess the difference is irrelevant. Okay, that's where I came down. Mm-hmm. Not a tentacle spot here. I may have already cleared it. Yeah, this is where I just was. I turned left instead of right, then was all turned around. What's above here? This stuff. I'm suspicious of this, because that's totally a thing I can do that to. Oh ho ho ho. There we go. This is, after all, an adventure game. Must have secrets under waterfalls always. It's a requirement. Alright, chest. Will it mimic? Nope. This one's raised up on a little thing. Frost bombs, 2 of them. That is a nice prize. Wow. Ooh, lurker gloves. That is 2. Alright. I guess you would be the one to carry ammunition. Protection, evasion, critical chance. The only drawback of these gloves is that it's difficult for the wearer to see their own hands. They're that camouflaged. Have that. Also, you need something. Have, you know what, just eat that bread. That's fine. I was saving it, but I didn't need to save it. Protection +2, evasion +4, critical chance +1. That's clearly for you. It's a straight upgrade over what you had. What's Zarbo's gloves? Protection vitality, protection evasion. I'd rather vitality than evasion. Okay, so nobody particularly benefits from the nomad mittens right now. Okay, I'll put them away at home. Alright, so this little corner is just the one last little corner, and that would appear to be this whole place. Cool! Until I get Sapper's Manual. Okay, so there are rock slides to open here, 2 of them. Some green gems to mine. This will probably open from the Mornland Underground Zone. Alright, so I cleared a zone. An item can be removed from my to-do list. A rare treat of an occurrence. Those things almost always just grow infinitely, instead of reducing ever. Oops, I don't need to use ammunition on that. What am I doing? Thinking as though I'm still wielding the quarterstaff is what I'm doing. Hey, look at that. There's probably other stuff on the ground here that I missed. That's okay. If I spot it, I'll pick it up. If I don't, I won't. I'll just do without. Okay, so, list. Next thing I have here is Abandoned Dungeon. A way is now open. That's right, I opened a thing there. Which would be here, open now from the west. So I want to be, looks like at this stairway. Yeah, I haven't figured out what to do about that yet. Okay, so that stairway, that's resolved. So I'm going to go, I'm not too far off now. So down there, that way. Okay, in the water. That's a longer run, so I'm going to just do that. So that I don't have to dip out on ladders all the time. That might be a short little adventure. It might lead to a whole big thing. You never know. Oops. That doesn't show up on the map. And yet it is solid. Alright, so I'm going not this way. Well, but I'm going this way now. Yep, sure am. This was resolved. That was the Gaze of the Dead. Fun little thing. Yeah, so here's that thing that I don't know how to reclose. Alright, well, whatever. I don't need to climb down there. I'm gonna go this way. Did I ever look in here? I have now, and there's nothing. Okay, so you. You are something right up there. What did you say? Finally some light in these dark hallways. And now that's a two-way. Both ways, shortcut. Good. Alright, wall check. Torch bracket. It's been a while since one of those did anything. And it'll be a bit longer. There's still that one dungeon with all the empty torch brackets in it that I have not been able to figure out, and I'm assuming I'm just missing a part of it. Or maybe there's some key I'll get someday, which is like a map of which torch brackets I have to fill and which ones I don't. Okay. I am highly suspicious. Oh, hello. My suspicion is that I perhaps want to do this. And here, let's do it in this order. It'll be easier to see. Because that's the most conspicuous thing here. Those two empty... Nothing. Do you want a gem? You do. 2 of them. Alright. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get my torches back then. Okay, they were the second most conspicuous thing, to be fair. Oops. And those are permanently stuck in there. Very tight eye sockets. Okay, and you also have a... that. Ooh. Double ornate key. You know what? I have 2 ornate keys. Check it out. Let's do it. What have I found? One flaming eye. This is all very sinister. Here's some bear mead. Sorry, fey nectar. Someday I'll experiment again with brewing that, or maybe I'll find a recipe. Maybe I'll find a recipe here! That would be nice. So this cost 2 ornate keys to get into. That's pricey. What's up above before I push that big button? Books. Books I can't read. Tapestries I can't tear. A receptor for the winking statue. Oh. That's a book I can read. Actually, it is not a book and I cannot read it. But it's something I can use. Alright, let's do it. Poof. What? Okay, I have one idea. You have one eye. What if I do this? I don't think that's going to work. Also, it's really hard to aim. I don't know if I've nailed it. I think I nailed it there, and it did not go in. Perhaps you want... What's Poison Bolt? Is it this? Doesn't appear to be what you want. What might this mean? This is very mysterious. So the ceiling is... No, it's not open here. It just thinks it is, or it thinks there's a... No, that's a trapdoor. So this cost 2 ornate keys to get into. Okay, so then there's this. Maybe I have to... Ah, no, I understand. I understand. At least I have an educated guess. This thing's eyeballs are filled. This one is unfilled. You are on the right side facing this direction. The right eye facing this direction is lit up. I need to put gems in the other one. Then both of your eyes will be active. You'll be able to shoot your proper thing, and something big will happen here. Okay. That means I have to get over to here. Well, you know what's next on my to-do list? Lower Nar. And perhaps that will answer that question. Alright, and Lower Nar is just over there. Okay, so, so I need to get here. That's what I want to do. Maybe it'll open this and then I'll go on another little adventure there or something. Is that somewhere I stepped once? Maybe. Okay, so, cool. Now, a trapdoor on this level, that's kind of exciting potentially because that could take me down, like, to another whole zone below here. Again, this is one I'm pressing page down and nothing's happening because one level down is the lowest that I've ever been. Still suspicious of stuff here. I think there's something going on probably, but I don't know. Maybe with perception or tools that I just don't even understand yet, like the Sapper's Handbook, which, well, I now understand, but did not until recently. Right, and this, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, there are many mysteries in this zone. Let's go to Lower Nar and see if it helps solve any of them. Because that's the next thing I want to do. I wanted to do it a while ago, but, you know, other stuff was higher priority. Is he? Let's do something about that. Eat some fish. Oops. Yeah, so I'm not convinced that what I want to do is to yeah, like, this was 100% inaccessible until I burned that tree and opened this trapdoor, so I have to re-close it. And I don't know how to do that. But maybe I'll figure it out someday. Okay, Lower Nar. Down here. Somewhere. Does this lead there? Kind of. This twisting path through the woods. Not there. I took the wrong twist. Alright, I'll water breathe, I guess, and I should probably save at some point. So let's see. Off the top of my head, I don't know what my access point to Lower Nar is. That's saltweed. It's mine now. Very sneaky herb, hard to spot. Pit to unexplored location. Okay, let's do that. It looks like it might lead to a chest. So to get here, I would be going that way. It's kind of a lot to trace out. Is a frame rate always bad right when I come back from the map? Not, well, maybe. This is not the way. This should be. Because, yeah, you gotta go around to get to the back of that, I think. So nothing underwater has needed to be translated yet. That was the tool that I got in that spot. Has not been used yet. I only came here once ever. Oh, and that's where Burning Sands is. I see. Is this where I'm going? Yes. Oracle. Scriptorium. Deep under wetlands. Oh. Well, there we go. I think that's explaining what I'm opening here. Deep under wetlands. Powerful spells. Okay. Cool. That's how I'm going to interpret that, at least for now, until I find out differently. Climb! Alright, this is now an explored location. Beginning of... Okay, step there. This might close behind me, I suspect. Not exactly, but there is a slime here. Actually, yes, exactly. That did happen. I should not hit you with that tool. Okay, you're fine. A minor pest, at best. You're healing up in that poison, but I'm outpacing that. Alright. Talk to me. You don't have a lot to say. Other than just expression of surprise. Okay, cool. So this is... there we go. You're gonna shoot that receptor over there. That I remember noting. Well, okay, so that's... oh, I trapped myself in here, haven't I? Sort of. So appreciate the gold key. Potion of Vitality is good too. That's been for you until your vitality catches up with everybody else. Yes, that remains true. Agility potion. Impermanent kind. Tome of Health. Permanent kind. Who wants? I'm actually thinking Zarbo. Because again, proportionally, like percentage-wise, that's the most increase. Kagan... so Kagan or well, or Jonrak. Or Yolmond. Everybody wants. Who wants most? Yeah, I want my wizard to live when there's party-wide damage or somebody hitting from behind. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry for calling you a wizard so often. I know you're a druid. Okay, so I'm guessing that means... right, okay. Alright, how am I going to do this? That did it. I think. Okay, so I think I hit the thing. Now I have to wait. This is rather silly. I'm not currently fighting a slime, so I'll swap that over. Okay, that rock was already placed there. I can leave it. Oh, this closed. Okay, so I need this open somehow. How will that happen? That did it. Didn't I? No. Okay, we got some stuff going on because... check this out. Nothing happened. Never mind. Okay, I think I understand. Here's what it's gonna be. Click, click, click. I made it. Okay. And this can stay in my hand. So technically there's a way to get stuck there. If I come here with literally nothing in my inventory and step there, I can't escape. So don't do that. I will try to refrain from... okay, so I did hit this, didn't I? I believe I did. Its effect is unknown, but I think I hit it. That doesn't count as a rock slide. That's a different sort of thing. Also, if I threw a firebomb here, it would hurt me. I'm not going to mark it. There isn't a zone here, by the way. Because, yeah, I already tested something that looked like... did it look exactly like this? Yes, it did. Just with different stuff around it. Now, am I absolutely sure I hit that thing? Yes. Yes, I am. I definitely did. So whatever it's done, it is done now. It bothers me that that's not... perhaps... perhaps... no, this was not closed. I want to hit it again, just in case I can detect a thing this time. So that was... Like, nothing happened in here. Okay. Well, I hit it. I did the action, as much as I'm capable of doing. So I'll assume it did something somewhere. Hi, you're a stinky mummy? You're a stinky mummy, okay. I am here. This would take me under that, going toward maybe this channel. I'm kind of locked in here right now, I note. And now I've invited a mummy into my area. Okay, well that's all fine. I don't mind any of those things, I think. Oh, there's some dudes here. Uh-oh. Okay. One at a time. Who's interested in me? You are. Big red damage numbers. Fun to see. You're on fire and frozen at the same time. Just having a real bad day. Ouch. Try to share your bad day with me. Neat. Alright, you two have not spotted me. Your cone of vision doesn't go all the way back here. I'm gonna fight you from here. Carefully. You know what? I can save Zerbo's energy. Here, let's use the gun. And miss. That's what usually happens. So which of these do you suppose will close when I step here? Any? I guess I'll save. I am committed to this now. This did not close. Oh, right, those I can... It took me a moment to parse that was something I'd be able to pick up. Hey, upgrade. Good. I was like, oh, okay, it's just the dead person's boots. They were left there. And I can take them. That was much more subtle, but I clicked and arrows landed in my hand, so that was nice. Anything here? Yes. Cool. Alright, thanks for the treats. Alright, you're not weak to anything, and you're in a group, so I can't freeze you. Therefore, I'll just charge up my strongest attacks. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. You do have backs, though, that I might be able to access with some effort. If I can make you move the way I want, which I cannot. Okay, whatever. There we go. That's... well, you're dead, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Key. And hunger. Those are unrelated. Rats. Stinky rats. Okay, and this rejoins somewhere that I knew already. Many backs equals no back, that's right. Poisoned and dead. Wait, hold on. This is not this might be somewhere I've been. I don't know if I've been here. This might be new? Well, since these are there, that would indicate it probably is. Whoa, the fire does weird things. Like when they step into me, the fire is suddenly like inside where I am. Okay, I haven't been here. This is new. Okay, cool. I've been down in the water, and that's why this is on my map. Okay, but then all this is on my map, too. So why didn't I come here? Did I just, like, zip out of here when I was first... Have I been here? It feels like it. Yeah, clearly. Okay, I just didn't explore thoroughly. Really? So hang on, I want to look at... What the... Okay, I remember. This was all part of a secret sequence up there, and I must have been more interested in getting to this than thoroughly exploring what was down here. And this was on my to-do list anyway. I knew there were things that I could access from here that I had not completed fully. That pit did not lead me to this chest, by the way. Which way is it facing? Away from the this is not an openable thing. Away from the unopenable. Okay, so this has put me here when I want to be... Yes, here. No. Below. Yeah, also, it doesn't help that the layout here is, like, super confusing. Okay, so that's what's under the pit. I go down, I go under, I go this way, and it forks. That's how it is. So that I can open. There's a green glow down here. It's a water slime. Okay. Yeah! See, I was going to talk to you, but you were not so friendly. Just wanted to hear your thoughts. Your thoughts were only of scratching me up. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I have, since I've connected up to a place I've been before, clearly I have a way out. Got some water exploration. This was a secret. I'm assuming those are closed. I didn't mark them at all. I should look at those and mark them. I didn't mark this, so I will, just so I know. Wait, this was a place I could go? Yes. Okay, well, I'll see that it's unexplored and I'll explore it. Alright, so next time, looking around Lower Nar, learning what this place is. I'll see you then.